On the morning of July 17th, 52-year-old Lily Harper vanished from her family farm in Maple Hollow, Missouri. Her red Ford pickup remained in the driveway. Her chickens clucked, unfed. Her cows mooed in distress. But Lily, the town's beloved organic farmer and quiet widow, was gone. What began as a missing persons case quickly turned into something darker. Blood traces in her barn suggested she hadn't left on her own. The woman known for her hard work, famous apple butter, and deep community roots had disappeared without a trace, and someone had tried to cover it up. It was Lily's neighbor, June Vickers, who first sounded the alarm. After noticing Lily's animals had been left unattended, something wildly out of character, she called the sheriff. Inside the house, Lily's boots by the back door, her cell phone charging on the counter, and dinner thawing in the sink. Outside, a back porch light still burning from the night before. Nothing was stolen. No signs of a struggle, just absence. But things shifted when Sheriff Dalton's team brought in cadaver dogs. In Lily's barn, under layers of hay, dogs alerted to traces of human blood. Lab tests confirmed it was Lily's. Suddenly, everyone in the sleepy town realized something terrible had happened, and someone they trusted likely knew more than they were saying. Investigators dug into Lily's personal life. While the public image of her was one of quiet rural strength, her private life held unexpected complexities. Her emails revealed a secret, an ongoing relationship with a man named Greg Sullivan, a contractor from St. Louis with a criminal record. Lily had met him online 2 years earlier. They'd met in person sporadically, and her recent messages to him showed rising urgency. "I can't keep pretending. If they knew about you, about the sale, they'd never forgive me." Greg became the prime suspect, especially after he vanished from a motel near town days after Lily disappeared. But suspicion didn't stop there. A deeper look at family tensions uncovered arguments between Lily and her 2 adult sons, Isaac and Daniel. She had planned to sell part of the family land to fund a move away from Maple Hollow with Greg. Her sons, both tied to the farm emotionally and financially, had everything to lose. The final breakthrough came when police found a mason jar buried beneath an apple tree, containing Lily's engagement ring and a piece of flannel shirt, stained and torn. The shirt belonged to Isaac. Digital forensics recovered deleted texts between the brothers. One read, "She wasn't thinking clearly. It was him or the farm." Daniel cracked during interrogation. Tearfully, he revealed that during a late-night argument in the barn, Isaac shoved Lily. She fell backward onto a tractor hitch, dying instantly. The 2 brothers panicked, buried her body in the south pasture, and staged a disappearance. The motive was painfully clear: control, fear, and desperation. Lily was preparing to sell off part of the land the boys considered their legacy. Isaac saw Greg as an intruder who had manipulated their mother and threatened their future. They believed if Lily left with him, their lives would crumble. In a heated moment, their fear overrode judgment. They didn't mean to kill her, but they meant to silence her. Isaac Harper was convicted of involuntary manslaughter and sentenced to 18 years in prison. Daniel received a reduced sentence of 6 years due to cooperation. Greg Sullivan, found months later in Arizona living under a false name, was not charged in Lily's death, but faced unrelated charges for fraud. Investigators cleared him after verifying he had no role in the fatal confrontation. Lily Harper was finally laid to rest on her own land. Maple Hollow was never the same. The farm sat half-worked, the harvests quieter, the farmer's market not quite as bright. For a town where people thought they knew each other, Lily's story was a devastating reminder. Even in close-knit places, secrets can take root and grow in silence. And sometimes they yield the darkest kind of harvest.